Initiating Characterpedia sequence. Scarface, aka the New Way Devil.
Scarface, also known as the New Way Devil and Invisible Demon, is a Yautja from the Darkblade clan. He initially travelled to Earth in the 1930s to perform a hunt in New Way City. Although an experienced warrior, Scarface's hunt was a failure, and he even lost an eye in the process, giving him the nickname Scarface. This Yautja would return to redeem himself a century later by eliminating the entire Borgia crime family.
Origin and history.
In 1930, Scarface arrived in New Way City in order to hunt the god of gangsters, Bruno Borgia. Despite decapitating Bruno and slaughtering members of his mafia, Scarface was shot in the eye by Bruno's wife Isabella, who was clutching their sickly newborn son Hunter. Ultimately, this would mark the beginning of Scarface's failed mission, as he would flee the scene wounded, leaving some of his weapons and technology behind. During his escape, Scarface fell into an abandoned building and was forced to set his self-destruct device. Although the blast destroyed most of the city, it somehow failed to kill the predator. This embarrassing failure would see him banished to a hostile world by his clan leader, where he was forced to survive against the deadly inhabitants with minimal weaponry. Despite this handicap, Scarface survived his ordeal and returned to the scene of his failure 100 years later. Armed with the tools of an unblooded hunter, Scarface killed multiple gangs within New Way City who had adapted the technology he had left behind. Scarface's path of destruction also included cyborgs, cybernetically enhanced bad blood Yautja, Ulysses robots, and xenomorphs. Ultimately, Scarface would redeem himself by killing Isabella Borgia, but most notably the human Yautja hybrid Hunter, ending the Borgia dynasty. At this point, Scarface's clan returned, accepting him back as a proud and worthy member.
Physical appearance.
Scarface is exceptionally large for his species, standing at around 8 feet tall. Despite resembling the jungle and city hunter to some extent, he does have some personalised elements to his costume, including tribal ornaments, chainmail armour, and the human skulls on his shoulder and belt. His biomask is similar in design to the Celtics and the Guardians from the Los Angeles hunting party. In addition to this, Scarface sports a blood stripe over the left eye of his mask and a line of spikes running down the forehead.
Powers and abilities.
Scarface is a highly skilled individual and one of the most lethal Yautja in existence, claiming a wide variety of deadly prey, including humans, Yautja, and xenomorphs.
Personality traits.
Scarface was initially an arrogant and careless hunter who subsequently developed into a relentless warrior after the shame of his failure. He has often displayed a dark sense of humour through his appropriately timed use of vocal mimicry. Scarface would frequently repeat mocking phrases towards his victims at the moment of their demise.
Weapons and equipment.
Scarface is a well-equipped and heavily armed individual with a deadly array of weapons. Some of these include cloak, wrist blades, plasma caster, spear gun, combi stick, net gun, smart disc, shuriken, glaive, maul, throwing mines, biomask, vocal mimicry, wrist gauntlet, self-destruct device, satcom, medicomp.
Weaknesses.
In the past, Scarface's reckless and overconfident nature have seen him fail his mission.
Allies.
Scarface's allies include his Yautja brethren from the Darkblade clan, as well as the Ronin bodyguard who helped him defeat Hunter Borgia.
Enemies.
Scarface's most notable enemies included the entire Borgia crime family, Les Serviteurs, Broken Face Finley, the Dead Men Triad, Don Giovanni, Vinny D'Angelo, Victor the Chechen and the Machine Men, Fidel El Hongo Perez, Baby Blue, Swift Knife, Long Spear, and Stone Heart.
Significant moments.
After failing his mission in New Way City during the 1930s, Scarface's technology fell into human hands. As a result, he was banished by his clan. Scarface survived alone on a hostile planet, keeping himself alive against its deadly inhabitants with only a glaive and wrist blades. Scarface's second visit to the city proved successful as he located his clan brothers, slaughtered the street gangs who adopted his technology, and killed the entire Borgia crime family. Ultimately, he restored his honour and won his place back in the Darkblade clan.
This file terminates here. End sequence.